Well, the new year is a great time to check your finances, start on some new goals, and maybe get some new priorities. That's what financial advisor and vice president of Charles Schwab and Company, Mike Bonds, is here to talk about. Welcome, Mike.
It's great to be back.
I know, right? Thanks again for coming in.
Right before the new year, yeah.
Yeah, we're starting a new year, so what better time than to talk about this and start thinking about planning. So you have a checklist. What's the first thing we want to look at?
Well, the first thing is you want to get organized, right? So you want to make sure where all your statements and documents are. If you have certain professionals that you use in your life, like CPAs or financial advisors, get those all listed out with their names and contact information. You want to do all this kind of stuff towards the end of the year, so you got a fresh start for next year. It's always a good thing to do to start your planning right away. The other thing you want to do is take a look and get your net worth down. Now, that's pretty easy to do. You take everything that you own, you add it all up, and you take everything that you owe, which is your liabilities, you add all those up, minus them, and if you come out at a plus or a minus, that gives you a little bit better indication on how you may want to invest in the future.
So figure out who you owe and how much,
right?
Basically.
Right.
Okay.
You want to be in a positive, right? The other thing you want to do is set out some goals for this next year, and for 5 years and for 10 years, because once you know what your net worth is and you've got these goals set up, now it's time to try to implement that. And so there's some things you want to do in that regard. You may
What about retirement? You should also start thinking about that too.
You want to start thinking about that. You want to refine your budget once you know what all of these things, so you know what your net worth is, you know where your what was there? The net worth and the goals that we've set out for ourselves. Now you want to start to itemize your budget to make sure that you can hit those goals. The other thing you want to look at, back to the retirement comment, is you want to start to automize all this stuff. So if you've got bills, put them on an automatic payment plan. The same thing with your retirement, put that on an automatic pay. We've always talked about this. Pay yourself first. If you do it on an automated basis, then you're not going to miss that payment, and that money is going to be stowed away for you.
And it actually goes a little bit smoother too, right?
Yep. And you also, this is the time of the year to check your insurances. So if things have happened in your life, like babies were born this year.
Hello, that's me.
If maybe you've lost somebody in your life, you want to make sure that all of your auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance is up to date going into the new year.
That's important. We definitely don't want to forget about that.
And the other thing you don't want to forget, especially if you do have children, is get a will. Put a will together, because you want to be the person dictating who's going to take care of your children.
We talked about that earlier this year.
Who your guardians are going to be. You don't want somebody else to do that and take that out of your hands. So these are just things to get the new year started off right, get a plan in place. If you need help with any of this kind of stuff, just give us a call at Charles Schwab. We can help you with your portfolio, your investments, help you put retirement plans together. We can recommend people to help you with wills.
That's important, because I know I can't do it myself. I think we're going to show you that list once again. And the bottom line here, get organized. I love how that's like the first thing that you need to think about. Get organized. Review your net worth, write down your goals. That's a big one, because if you don't, I found if you don't write things down, you tend to forget it, and that kind of.
And financial habits take practice. Right? They just don't fall into them. We have to make time for them. And as many times as we discuss it, we'll just keep reminding folks, these are very important things. Don't catch yourself off guard. Plan for the future, and you'll find that your retirement will come a lot quicker. You'll have less stress in your life, and a lot of things will get taken care of.
So important. Thanks again, Mike, for coming in. We do have that checklist, by the way, on our website. Just head to CASA.com and click under CASA blog. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
All right.